Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Welcome to another episode of Danny's Dimension. I'm your boy. And we got this fight coming up live, full effect, on Dazn. Anthony Joshua, turn this off. Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius. No title at stake. No title at stake. But we live in full effect. Thank you guys for joining us. Remind you guys to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And the Cash App is at the bottom. Shout out to my contemporaries that come on the show from time to time. Shout out to Coach Rob. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to my boy Johnny and his channel. Shout out to Fernando. Shout out to my boys. That's come on the channel and continue to come on the channel. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Cash App is at the bottom if you'd like to donate to the channel. Appreciate all those who have subscribed to the channel. Appreciate those new subscribers who have come to the channel. And let's get it. So let me tell you the backstory going on with this fight, right? As you see, I got the Joshua Helenius graphic in my background here. So you guys may be wondering, or you may not be wondering, for those of you that don't know, why is Anthony Joshua fighting Robert Helenius instead of Dillian White? Well, Dillian White failed his drug test. The man failed his drug test once again. And, you know, as usual, just like everybody else saying, oh, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. That's what people continue to say. I'm innocent. And at a certain point in time, after you continue to say that I'm innocent, it becomes a point of crying wolf that we don't believe you. And so after a certain period of time, you continue to keep doing these things and continue to test positive. Are we going to continue to believe you? No. So we got a pretty decent card going on tonight. I'm glad it's not a pay-per-view fight. He was supposed to fight Dillian White. Now he fights Robert Helenius. Robert Helenius, who has a week to prepare for this fight. And it is what it is. He said a week, not even a week, a few days notice. And then I know what people like to say. Anthony Joshua's ducking John Ruiz. He's ducking John Ruiz. Not John Ruiz. I said John Ruiz. I meant to say Andy Ruiz. I'm talking about John Ruiz. John Ruiz, another Ruiz. A Ruiz I couldn't stand as a heavyweight championship. I had the heavyweight championship fighter back in the 2000s. But he's ducking Andy Ruiz to fight Anthony Joshua. That's what people are saying. It's a duck. How is it a duck when he was supposed to fight Dillian White? The fight didn't go through. Is it his fault that guy tested positive? No, it's not his fault. So why are we sitting here making these accusations on Anthony Joshua and saying that he's ducking? He's ducking to fight Robert Helenius. Now, the build up to this press conference, right? This press conference. Anthony Joshua was a little bit more edgy than we normally see him. And personally, in my opinion, I think he was doing a little bit too much, honestly, because he normally doesn't act like this. He was going around talking trash to him in his British voice. Shout out to the UK in his British voice, telling Robert Helenius, "Have you got a problem? You got a problem?" Asking him if he has a problem. So Helenius was mean mugging him, so to speak, and Anthony Joshua was asking him, "Do you have a problem?" And if we basically saying we're either gonna fight here or we're gonna fight tomorrow. We're gonna fight here or we're gonna fight tomorrow. Either way, we're gonna fight. So if you're not gonna do nothing, then you need to stop acting like this. And basically, you need to keep your cool. And Elena said, "I am cool," and nothing came about that. I think Joshua was riled up. I think he may want to hurt this guy, and or he could have faced the pressure because of the fact of the matter is, the last time Anthony Joshua fought someone short notice, he got knocked out. Now Andy Ruiz and Robert Helenius is on a different level. Helenius got knocked out by a guy that's going to be on the undercard, Jarrett Washington versus Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora, the never die guy, who has a bunch of losses on his record, but he's a fan favorite, and it doesn't even matter because he has the marquee value of the British fans, and he warms the British fans' heart. So this is an important fight for Anthony Joshua. He needs to have a great showing due to the fact that there may be a fight between Anthony Joshua and Wilder. Finally, Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is a fight that's going to possibly happen in January. And the Saudis are already in negotiation with that, and they're talking about that. So we'll see what happens as a result of that. But he has to look good. And if he doesn't look good against Robert Helenius tonight, then a lot of people will say, well, Wilder knocked him out in the first round, and this guy's not looking great. But shout out to those people that's come in. Spam the like button. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscription, and also hit that bell notification. So every time that I put a video on, that you guys will be notified. Robert Helenius is a fighter that's probably a safe but a dangerous fighter, actually, for Anthony Joshua, because if he doesn't look good against this guy, then there will be people who have questions, and the questions will need to be answered very quickly. So Anthony Joshua must come into this fight, and he must do well. Right now, we have an undercard ongoing as I'm speaking right now. It's Filip Hrgovic, a top 10 heavyweight, is fighting. Let's see, who's he fighting right now? We got Filip Hrgovic versus Dazn McKeon, who is 22-0. These are both 22-0 heavyweights. Well, Filip Hrgovic is 15-0 with 12 KOs. Dazn McKeon is 22-0 with 14 knockouts. And earlier on, Campbell Hatton, the son of Ricky Hatton, fought Tom Ansell in the junior welterweight division. He competes in the same division as his father did. It's funny. It's so crazy, man. I remember watching Ricky Hatton, and now his son is now fighting. It's crazy, watching Ricky Hatton. So, and then we have, after this Filip Hrgovic fight, we have Derek Chisora versus Jarrett Washington. The loser of this fight should retire, in my opinion. I expressed that sentiment about Derek Chisora after he fought Tyson Fury, that was nothing more than just a big payday, and Derek Chisora had it. Although he did have a puncher's chance, nobody thought that he would beat Tyson Fury. The heavyweight division is basically in shambles, in my opinion. You got Tyson Fury going out fight Francis Ngannou, which is a disgrace to the heavyweight division, in my opinion, because of the fact that he is an active fighter and he's fighting an exhibition fight against a UFC fighter, and that is a disgrace to me. In my opinion, no active heavyweight would have done that. That's like Evander Holyfield going out and fighting somebody, fighting a kickboxer while he's the heavyweight champion of the world, or Mike Tyson doing it. Ray Mercer didn't do that. None of these guys did that. Oh, I can't fight Tyson, so I'm going to fight somebody else. I'm going to fight a kickboxer or a K1 guy. Nobody did that back in those days. And I think the heavyweight division is not the same. The era is not that great this year as it stands, because not only that, the best fighters are not fighting each other. The best are not fighting the best. And these heavyweights, hopefully we get this in 2024 where we will see Anthony Joshua versus Wilder. We will see the winner of that. We will see Usyk. We will see Usyk versus Tyson Fury. What's up, y'all? On your way in, just like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, y'all. With Usyk, we will see a Usyk versus Fury fight. But Tyson Fury cannot be fighting guys like Francis Ngannou. I'm sorry. So right now, as we're looking at this fight in particular, we got Filip Hrgović. Filip Hrgović is a 15-0 fighter. My first fight seeing Filip Hrgović is when he fought Zhang. Zhang, who knocked out Joe Joyce in a stunning fight. Filip Hrgović is a Croatian professional boxer with, like I said, 15-0. He's 31 years old. He's 6'6". He can give anybody problems. That would have been a pretty good fight for Joshua as well. But, the big fight is about to happen, hopefully, between Wilder. That's what they're saying, Joshua and Wilder, in January. Probably not going to happen in September and December. Probably going to happen in January. So, with that being said, Filip Hrgović, who had a victory over Zhang, which was somewhat controversial in some people's minds, 115, 112, 114, 113, 115, 112. Now he's stepping up against Dazn McCann, who is who's from Australia. His nationality is from Australia. He's 22-0. He has 14 knockouts. He himself is also a southpaw, and he himself is 6'6", and he has a 63% knockout percentage. He resides in the United Kingdom. He resides in the UK, and so he is mainly the hometown guy. And we are fighting at the O2 Arena, and we know how the O2 is. Anytime you have a fight with Derek Chisora in it, it's going to sell. Derek Chisora, he's not a big time. Like I said, when it comes down in terms of losses, he has 13 losses. He's not a big time fighter, but he's a big time box office fighter in terms of the UK. He will always sell tickets in the UK because he is a name fighter. And I love Derek Chisora. He has tremendous heart. He has a lot of heart. He's a good fighter. So shout out to Derek Chisora. There's only one Derek Chisora. There's only one Anthony Joshua, as the British fans. And that's the thing. UK fans are going to come out and they're going to watch no matter what. Filip Hrgović, who's trained by Ronnie Shields in this fight I'm looking at, as I'm seeing. I'm not sure what round we're on here, but I'm going to take a look at this. Hrgović, who's throwing right hands. Oh, my goodness. Hrgović is fighting in the right hand, left hook. Hrgović is fighting in the conventional stance. Wow. He's a southpaw, and he's fighting conventional. That's pretty good. This is round number, let's see. Round 3, okay. I do not know who won the first 2 rounds, so I cannot give an accurate assessment of it. But I'm glad I'm able to have caught this pretty early. And Hrgović is still in the conventional stance, fighting against the southpaw, and he lands a big right hand in the round to start the fight. To start round number 3. McCann, who they call the Tower, that's his nickname. Hrgović, who they call the Animal, he's throwing a lot of right hand leads. Hrgović is. I think this was a strategy by purpose, by design, that he's just throwing a lot of. And Hrgović is powerful, power punches. He landed 50% connect percentage on his power punches to McCann's 32%. 31 landed for Hrgovic. 12, I repeat, 12 landed for McCann. So if you want to have an indication of who's winning this fight based on just a CompuBox thing, you would have to say that Hrgovic is doing that. But the straight right hand that Hrgovic just landed over and over on the chin of McCann is crazy. And if he keeps landing these punches, he's going to drop McCann on the seat of his pants and probably drop him for the entire fight. And that's not something you want to see. Matter of fact, I'm actually behind, so let me go live here. We're now in round number 5. So I was a little bit behind on my Dazn account. We are now in round number 5, and McCann is still standing. And as we speak, Hrgovic is still in the southpaw stance, and he's still landing that straight right hand over and over. McCann is just trying to bull Hrgovic to the ropes. I don't understand that. But if there are people out here in the UK that's watching, shout out to the UK. I do have a video that I'm going to put up this week. I do plan on talking about some things with Terrence Crawford. What's next for him? Who knows? Right now, we're talking about the heavyweights tonight. It's all heavyweights all night tonight. And Hrgovic, like I said, he's a top 10 guy in the division. He's a southpaw, but tonight he's choosing to fight in the conventional stance, and he's landing straight right hands over and over on the chin of McCann. After this fight, don't forget, guys, after this fight, Gerald Washington versus Derek Chisora. That should be a fun fight, honestly. It depends on if Gerald Washington's chin holds up, which in fights he has not. He has not shown the ability for it to hold up. So that's a very winnable fight for Derek Chisora. That's why I say if Derek loses this fight, he retires. I say the loser of this fight must retire. The loser of that fight must retire. Meanwhile, we have this ongoing fight between Hrgovic and McCann. 2 undefeated fighters. And straight right hand, I should say, over and over, landing on the chin of McCann. McCann has a good chin. Like I said, again, Rodney Shields in the corner of Hrgovic. It's a pretty good acquisition. Pretty good acquisition. And in between the rounds of the main event, I will have a bell in between those rounds in the main event. So that's what we're going to do. We're probably going to do that in the next event as well. Kind of rushed into this one, so I won't be doing it now. This is round number 6, scheduled for 12, heavyweights, undefeated. Filip Hrgovic versus Mr. Dazn McCann. 12 rounds, heavyweights. Hrgovic continues to land the straight right hand over and over. McCann must find some answers other than just trying to bull forward. There's a right to the body by Hrgovic. There's a straight left hand by McCann, and he's not really landing those punches. Hrgovic needs to come back with the left hook after he comes with the right hand. It's kind of crazy seeing Hrgovic in a conventional stance. Because he's listed as a southpaw. He's not a conventional fighter. I don't know if I can recall any time that I've seen Filip Hrgovic fight in. Actually, he is orthodox. Sorry, I'm wrong. He is an orthodox fighter, and he can switch. And he's had the tremendous. He has a tremendous game plan. Tremendous game plan where he's just landing. That's what beats the southpaw, straight right hand. So I'm wrong. He is an orthodox fighter. He's listed as orthodox. he's normally orthodox. But when he fought Zhang, he did switch at times. But he is orthodox. And he's landing that straight right hand over and over. There's another right hand right on the jaw by Hrgovic. And McCann is trying to come back with a straight left of his own. These guys look a little sloppy. Their technique is a little sloppy, but it is round number 6, and I'm not gonna take nothing away from them too much but their technique does seem a little bit sloppy. But Hrgovic, all in all, he's still landing those straight right hands over and over again. So I stand corrected. Hrgovic is a orthodox fighter. So I was wrong about that. But let's see, man. I mean, McCann is taking these punches, and Hrgovic is being very off balance sometimes when he throws his punches. As I'm looking at his feet, his feet is not in the proper place at times. Like, he could get countered if McCann takes a step back and throws a right hand. Or left hand, I should say, straight left hand. He can catch Hrgovic right on the button. There's a hard right hand by Hrgovic, and that's the end of that round. And Hrgovic has been landing with a tremendous accuracy. He just needs to do a little bit more. Filip Hrgovic, undefeated. Dazn McCann, also undefeated. So let's see. And Filip Hrgovic said on his worst night, he beat Zhang. He don't see that. He doesn't see them. That how McCann's gonna beat him, because he said he beat him at his worst night. On his worst night, he said he beat him. So on your way in, hit that like, hit that share, hit that follow. You feel me? This is round number 7. Heavyweights. Filip Hrgovic versus McCann. This is a table setter for the main event of the evening. One of the table setters, I should say, for the main event of the evening. McCann comes out throwing straight left hands over and over and over on Filip Hrgovic. Like I said, Hrgovic looks a little sloppy with his punches. He slaps with his left hook right here. I don't know. It has to do with fatigue, and he's almost wide open. As he threw that straight right hand, I should say, he was wide open, but McCann doesn't seem to have the ability to do anything about that. He's not sharp, and Hrgovic usually looks a little bit more sharp than he looked today. He's looking right now at this point. You know, there's a lot of holding going on, and that happens with heavyweights. Hrgovic with an uppercut to the body, a jab, stab to the face. McCann's getting hit with a lot of shots, but McCann just leaning all over Hrgovic at this point. The referee stops it. The referee might be warning them for holding. Yep, that's what he's doing. And Hrgovic's telling the referee, I'm not holding. I'm not the one that's holding. This guy's hitting me. This guy's leaning all over me. Now let's see if this fight's going to be more. Let's see if it's going to be less sloppy, because they're not. The referee has warned them both for holding. Hrgovic, look at McCann going back to holding. After they had a pretty good exchange. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in round number 7. Hrgovic versus McCann. Hrgovic continues to hit McCann in the back of his head over and over and over. Another back of the head shot by Hrgovic. The referee does altogether absolutely nothing about it. What kind of gloves Hrgovic have? It looks like Hrgovic has the Grant gloves. Those are Grants. And McCann has the Rival gloves. There's an uppercut to the body, a right hand. He might be hurting McCann with these punches. Straight right hand. That left hook is so wild for Hrgovic, though. He needs to shorten up his punches. If he lands a short left hook, McCann might go to sleep after he lands the right hand. And usually when you fight a southpaw, the straight right hand is really not necessarily, I would say the left hook is basically taken away because of where the southpaw is. But a la Oscar De La Hoya versus Pernell Whitaker, where Oscar De La Hoya's left hand was basically taken away. There's a big right hand by Hrgović, and he's holding on. He's holding on. Damn, that's crazy. That's the end of that round. That's the end of round number 7. Hrgović. Yes, sir. Haddon Jr. did fight. Haddon Jr. did have a fight. Let's see. I'm going to send the link. Give me 1 second, guys. As I will give you some intermission music real quick. You know, my theme music. Round number 8. Round number 8. Can comes out throwing a bunch of punches here. Can comes out throwing a lot of punches. Put this music a little bit in the background here. McCann comes out throwing a lot of punches early on in the round. Yes, Haddon did fight. He won his fight. What's next after this fight is Gerald Washington, Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. I don't know who's going to win that fight. I think Gerald Washington is going to win that. Well, no, I think Derek Chisora is going to win that fight. Honestly, I don't trust Gerald Washington in his chin, man. I don't trust his chin, and I just don't. I don't. So Campbell Haddon won his fight on points. He looks just like his father. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for anybody to come on. If you want to come on, my man Adrian, there's a link. So meanwhile, we have Hrgović versus McCann. This fight's very sloppy to me. You know what I'm saying? Very sloppy. It's I guess it's the fatigue. I guess you could say it's the fatigue. It has something to do with it, but very sloppy. Very sloppy. Round 8. It's the same song and dance, basically. Straight right hands by Hrgović, I should say. I got a new subscriber. Shout out to my new subscriber. Appreciate you for subscribing. I got one new sub here. Appreciate you. Make sure you like, hit that share, hit that subscription on your way in. Know what I mean? Round number 8. Scheduled for 12. What a sloppy fight between Hrgović and McCann, man. This is very sloppy. This is super sloppy. This fight is beyond sloppy. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just ready for the main event, which is probably going to start within a couple hours. Oh, he just hurt Hrgović with that shot. And he hurt Hrgović with that straight right hand. I should say left hand. He hurt Hrgović with that. But for the most part, he's getting beaten. I can't really see too much of any rounds that he's winning. His nose is busted a little bit. Both guys are undefeated. Hrgović is very much more highly regarded worldwide, but this kid here is I mean, this kid McCann, the Australian southpaw. I mean, Hergovic is an 8-1 favorite, and he's showing that why he's an 8-1 favorite. Most of these favorites should win this fight. I mean, win the fights that they're supposed to win. They're supposed to all win their fights, in my opinion. If they don't, that's a problem. But boxing, there's sometimes there are upsets. Things happen. Round number 9. If Hergovic does not stop slapping with that left hook, I'm telling you, bro. He keeps slapping with that left hook. That's a problem. McCann's leaning all over Hergovic, and the referee is just sitting there after he warned him for holding. Come on, referee, what are you doing? That's a straight left hand by McCann. Hergovic has been able to land his straight right more than McCann has landed his left. Hergovic is hitting on the back of the head a lot. These big lumbering giants, so to speak, here. Hergovic normally exemplifies a little bit more skill than this. But like I said, that's a good right hand by Hergovic. His right hand is right on the money, right on the button every time he throws it. He just needs to come back with that left hook. Ooh, McCann came back with a straight left. Another left hand by Hergovic. Right hand by Hergovic, I should say. And McCann is holding on, putting his arms around his waist. McCann is game, I will say that. But it just feels like Hergovic is just the better fighter. And he's the reason why he's the 8-1 favorite. Look at this. Look at this. All he's doing, there's got to be a point taken away for this holding. I mean, Jesus. Now he warns McCann. Is he going to take a point? No, he's not going to take a point. He gives him a stern warning. All right, after this should be a point deduction because this holding is egregious. This holding is crazy right now. Every time he gets hit with that straight right hand, all he does is resort to holding. And at times he does throw some punches, but he's a little sloppy with his punches. His punches are tiresome, so to speak. Hergovic with a good left right. Oh, he might have hurt McCann with that. That was a good straight right. And here's Hergovic again, holding on for life. Look at him holding on to the ropes while he's holding on to Hergovic. Hergovic's probably looking for a knockout here. But McCann is holding on. Look at McCann. Come on, ref. Ref. Come on, ref. Ref. Oh, there's some good shots by Hergovic. It's time for the referee to look at this. This guy's look at him. He basically has to pry McCann apart. McCann has nothing left. Hergovic with a straight right hand. He's hurting McCann. Come on, ref. Look at this guy. It's about time to either stop the fight or, that's a good straight right hand and at the bell. Referee needs to do more than just warn this guy. He's got to take a point away. All he's doing is holding. That's all he's doing is holding. Egregiously. Come on, man. Got to do more than that. Jeez. This guy's hurt, man. It's time for Hergovic to put the pedal to the metal and get rid of this dude. Just get rid of him. Go ahead and get him up out of there. Go ahead and get this dude up out of there. Ain't no sense in, keeping this dude in this fight. Go ahead and get rid of him. Go ahead and get rid of him. This is round number 10. McCann is a tough guy. He's game. He's doing all he can to survive. He comes out in the first part of the round throwing punches every round. And after he gets hit, he resorts to holding on to try to be in survival mode. Sloppy. So this is a sloppy fight for Hrgovic too at times. I guess both guys are tired, but that left hook by Hrgovic is very wide. Everything else seems to be pretty short and compact, but the left hook for Hrgovic is to me what seems to be very wide. Look at it. Look at him. There he is again, holding. Pushing Hrgovic up into the ropes and holding on to the ropes. Hrgovic with a straight right, I should say. Look, there's a holding. He walks him back. Referee has to break that stuff up immediately. Don't let that man walk you from the center of the ring all the way to the back, all the way to the ropes, and then hold on to the ropes, and then the referee breaks. The referee's got to break quicker than this. I don't understand what this referee is doing. Break it up quicker. Hrgovic with a big right hand. There you go. Break it up. Break it up quicker. It's your job. You got to do your job. Break this stuff up, man. Oh, that right hand right down the pipe, and that hurt McCann. That hurt him again. There he goes, walking him back to the referee. Just continues to allow it. Look. It can't stop. Point deduction. No point deduction. There's a jab and a right hand. Get him up off you, Hrgovic. Get him up off you. Hrgovic is tired too because he's sitting there holding the whole time. McCann is doing a lot of holding, and all he's doing is putting his arms around Hrgovic's waist. He's trying to survive, and it's crazy. Look. All he did was, man, he didn't do anything. Look. He's doing the same thing over and over again. Look at this, man. This is ridiculous. Hrgovic with a body shot and an uppercut to the head that was vicious. And McCann, all he's doing is he's in survival mode. This is the same thing that always happens. The first 30 seconds of the round, McCann comes in, the energy, throwing punches. Now he's throwing punches. And then he goes back and holds immediately. Throwing a couple of punches, holding. That's the end of round number 10. A bunch of holding going on, man. A bunch of holding going on. All he's doing is holding. This guy's in complete survival mode, in my opinion. Hrgovic winning the fight. Conor McGregor is in attendance. We got a Conor McGregor sighting. So Conor McGregor is out here, you know what I'm saying? So he showed up for the fight. Hrgovic, man, get rid of this dude, man. This is round number 11. I think this is going to go the distance. It's about to be the same song and dance. Hrgovic looks tired, boy. But his opponent looks even more tired. McCann looks even more tired. Oh, that's a hard right hand by Hrgovic. That was a vicious shot, and McCann took it right on the chin. And here comes McCann. And there he goes. He throws one left hand, move, and does the same hold tactic. Now the referee warns Hrgovic. What is he warning Hrgovic for? McCann swing for the fences with a left hand. This is the same thing going on over and over. McCann trying to put pressure now. McCann needs a knockout as far as I'm concerned. McCann needs a knockout. They're both doing holding now. McCann's holding, Hrgovic being a willing holding target. He's being a willing target. He should snap that jab. That's a straight right hand by Hrgovic. McCann eats it and throws a left to the right to the body, and he starts to hold. Misses with the overhand right, does Hrgovic. And McCain goes back to holding again. Just for you guys to like, to share, to subscribe. Hit that bell notification, man. We got a fight between Filip Hrgovic versus Dazn McCain. Good body shot by McCain. Now McCain's being a little bit more aggressive. He needs a knockout, but he's swinging for the fences, and he's going to get countered. He knows he needs a knockout. That's the only way he's going to win this fight is by knockout. There's no other alternative for to win this fight but by knockout. That's it. Nothing he could do other than a knockout. He can't do anything but win this fight by knockout. That's it. There he goes back to this holding. Oh my God, ref. If you don't do something about this, and he's not, I don't think he is. Hrgovic with 2 right hands in the clinch. Hrgovic with another right hand, another left. Left hook lands. McCain's trying to fight him back, but he's being so smothering and so rough and tough out there. All he's doing is holding on to the ropes and while holding Hrgovic. That left hook is way too sloppy for Hrgovic. But give this guy credit. He's got some heart. He's about to go 12 rounds. And he's undefeated. Both guys are undefeated. But he's not on the level of a Filip Hrgovic. I'll say that. Robert Helenius in the dressing room. Might be his last opportunity for anything. To do anything. Against Anthony Joshua. It's fight night, guys. It's fight night. It's fight night. Let's get it. Round number 12. There's a straight right hand and a left hook that hurt McCain. Okay. Hrgovic looked like he's going for a knock. Look at McCain just leaning all over this guy. I don't understand it. He's just leaning all over this dude, man. Leaning. That's all he's doing. Ridiculous, man. Two minutes, 20 seconds left in round number 1. Hrgovic with a left hook. Hrgovic with a vicious right hand, and he's hurt. He's holding on for life. Hrgovic going for the knockout. The referee gives him a standing 8 count. Oh, he's staggered. It's over. It's over. The fight's all over. 12th round stoppage. Finally. Jeez. Man. Took him long enough, but Hrgovic got the stoppage. My Lord. On your way in, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Anytime somebody new comes in, this is what I want you guys to do. Hit that Cash App if you would like to. Donate to the channel. 12th round knockout for Filip Hrgovic. 12th round KO. He finally got the knockout. Finally got it. McCain was holding on. Look. McCann was staggering. Yeah, while the referee was counting, he was staggering over to his left. That was a good stoppage. Good stoppage. Look at that straight left, straight right hand. Bing. That was a perfect shot by Filip Hrgovic. Boom. Perfect. Boom, another right. Boom, another one. Boom. Yeah, he was trying to hold on. He almost knocked, man, he almost went off the top rope, WWE style. Look. Yeah. Good stoppage, ref. Because that man was staggering to his left. Good stoppage. Filip Hrgovic wins by 12th round stoppage. So good stoppage in a very otherwise uneventful, for the most part, fight, in my opinion. That's the way I look at it. My goodness, man. Good Lord. That dude was holding. But Hrgovic, he stayed to it and he did what he had to do. And good job. Stoppage. 12th round stoppage for Filip Hrgovic. Good stoppage. He improves to 13-0 with his 16-0 rather, with his 13th professional victory by knockout. And McCann it's his first professional defeat of his career. He went 12 rounds, but wasn't enough. He was doing a lot of holding. He tried to survive. It's pretty much an easy fight there. Meanwhile, on the 23rd of next month, Zhilei Zhang is going to fight Joe Joyce in a rematch for the WBO interim World Heavyweight Championship. So we're going to see what happens with that. That'd be a nice fight. Upcoming, Anthony Joshua's in his dressing room right now. The moment of truth. I'm not going to say the moment of truth, so to speak. Damn, look at Derek Chisora. Who's that girl behind Derek Chisora? Coming up next is Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. Whoever loses this fight is going into retirement. Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora has an afro in this fight. Normally he goes with the bald head, but we're going to see. We are going to see what happens. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Spam it. This fight really, it's not more so about who's the favorite or who's not, or whatever the case may be. There are no favorites. They're egregious favorites, I should say. Everybody that was a favorite won today. This is more of a table setter for Anthony Joshua, so that when he goes up and fights Deontay Wilder, we will know exactly what version of Anthony Joshua we have tonight. And that's what we're looking to see. And I'm excited to see it. So I want to see what Anthony Joshua shows up today. That's what I want to see. I want to see which version of Anthony Joshua shows up today. Because this is a very important fight, believe it or not, for the step towards this Deontay Wilder fight that's supposed to happen in January. It's going to tell me a lot. This is the last tune-up fight for him. He had a fight against Jermaine Franklin. That was pretty good. It was decent. It was his first win back in the winning column. Now let's see if you can show the power. Let's see if you could go out there and knock this guy out. because this is a guy. Let's see if you can show the killer instinct. This is a guy who's been knocked out by Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington knocked Helenius out. That's right. Gerald Washington knocked this guy out. So if you can't get this guy out of there, and Gerald Washington got him out of there, no disrespect to G, but Gerald Washington got him out. Wilder got him out in the first round. So if you can't get this guy out of there, there's a problem. There's a big problem, major problem, in my opinion. So not only must he, it's not enough for him just to win this fight. We already think he's going to win the fight. It's not enough for him to win. He must win impressively, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see. I need to see an impressive victory tonight. There's also going to be some great fight tonight. Manuel Navarrete. Whew, it's going to be a good fight. That Manuel Navarrete fight versus Oscar Valdez. That's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good fight. I'm going to tell you that right now. So Gerald Washington against Derek Chisora. That's what we got. They're doing this interview with Anthony Joshua. You know how they do. They like to talk. But here, like I said, man, AJ must step up to the plate. He must fight. He must do what he's supposed to do. He must get this guy out of there, because if he doesn't get this guy out of there, the haters and the people out there will give this man nothing but shit, because he didn't do what they thought he should have done. And they're going to compare him. Well, Wilder did this. Everything has been always a comparison throughout Anthony Joshua's career to what Wilder didn't do or what Wilder did. And now that, you know, this fight could be on the horizon, you know what I'm saying, what Anthony Joshua does tonight is going to be a very telling sign for how much he has left. Not only that, how much killer instinct he has and everything like that. So this is what we want to see. So what I'm going to do is Gerald Washington versus Derek Chisora is live and coming up next. Filip Hrgovic, the 12th round KO. Now we have Derek Chisora fighting against Gerald Washington. The loser of this fight, to me, is going to retire. Better retire. That's what I think. I'm going to put the link in the chat if you want to join. If y'all want to join. I would. Gerald Washington, Derek Chisora. Man, oh man. I'm trying to get some people to add to the panel. They want to come on. You know what I'm saying? I got some videos in store for y'all too. Got some old school videos. I dug up some of my old boxing videos. I'm going to put them on here. I feel like that's a good thing to do. One thing I hate about, you know, in between fights, they have all this talking, this presentation. I get it. But, Rodriguez is going to fight Edwards in December 16th. We're going to see what's up with that. I'm glad this is not a pay-per-view fight, because this should not be a pay-per-view fight. And Eddie Hearn knew that there's no way in hell that this Anthony Joshua versus Helenius can be marketed as a pay-per-view fight. We saw what happened with Deontay Wilder and his numbers, as they try to market a fight between him and Helenius as a pay-per-view fight. And I don't even think he got close to 100 buys. 100 KBAT buys, I should say. So, Gerald Washington versus Derek Chisora. is up next. If y'all don't excuse me for 1 second, I'm gonna go ahead and
Sing Reimagine.
give you some music as I like pen. We're doing a lot of talking. We're gonna see what happens. Gerald Washington, he doesn't really have the chin. How many knockouts? He's 20-5 coming into this fight.
Artlist.io.
Don't know how many knockouts he has. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. That's the thing, man. Gerald Washington, I don't believe in his chin at all. By no means do I believe in his chin. And that's the thing. Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. Like I said, I keep saying this over and over. The loser should retire. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So
Artlist.io.
alright, I'm gonna send the link. People get in here. Shout out to my new subscriber. I just got a new subscriber again. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. You know what I mean?
Music licensing Reimagine.
I get my boy Prince on. I'm gonna try to get some people. Let's see. What? I don't believe he did that. Wow. Well, so much for him. He ain't come out. Oh man. This is what gets annoying. The little fillers, the talking in between fight. Now they're showing another interview with Anthony Joshua. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, this fight is like I said, this fight right here is 100%, 1,000% about Anthony Joshua more so than his opponent. That's what it's about. 1,000%. So, what does he have left? And you know what's it's so crazy how people think, oh, this guy's ducking to fight who? He's ducking Andy Ruiz to fight this guy. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. You guys don't understand how the business of boxing works. And you use a lot of people in the word of boxing, they use the word duck very loosely. They really should not be using it like that. That's my whole ordeal on that. It's just very unbecoming of boxing fans to sit here and use that. Why would you just use the word duck loosely? Everybody's ducking everybody. Just don't use that word so loosely. All right. Oh, still talking. They're doing this big, gigantic interview. What's up, y'all? Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification. I'm sending some people in the chat. I'm getting the panel so we can talk about this fight. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius fight? Personally, like I said, it's another stepping stone. I'm not mad at the fight. It's not his fault that this fight happened. It's not his fault that, the drug test was failed by Dillian White. What does it say about Dillian White? Everybody's going to continue to say, oh, I'm innocent. That's the thing I keep hearing. Everybody wants to say they're innocent. So I just invited everybody on the panel. Here comes Gerald Washington, finally. He's coming into the ring right now. I honestly don't. Who do I think is going to win this fight? I pretty much think Derek Chisora. I'm going to pick Derek Chisora by mid to late stoppage. I really don't see anything that Gerald Washington can do. Every time he stepped up in opposition, even remotely, he's been stopped or he's been beaten. Big Baby Davis. I said Big Baby Davis. Big Baby Davis. Big Baby Miller. All of his losses are by knockout, by the way. All of his losses. So this guy's been stopped in every fight that he's lost. He got knocked out by Deontay. He got knocked out by Jarrell Miller. He got knocked out by Adam Kanauki. He got knocked out by Charles Martin. He got knocked out by Demizeri in his last fight. Matter of fact, he's coming off of a knockout loss in his last fight. What makes you think he's not going to get knocked out in this fight against Chisora? Like I said, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And I'm not talking about people ducking, but I'm just saying, this is who Gerald Washington is. He's a guy who always gets knocked out every time he steps up in opposition. If he loses this fight, this will be his last fight. I'm sorry. It better be his last fight because at this point in his career, how old is he? He's almost, isn't he 40? He's not a young man anymore. You know what I'm saying? So if he loses this fight, he might as well pack it in. That'll be his sixth loss. He would have lost every fight by stoppage. Stoppage? Every fight that he's lost is by stoppage. That goes to show you that your punch resistance, and you think his punch resistance is going to all of a sudden just magically spring up and be better? No, it's not going to happen. That's why I say Derek Chisora by knockout. I'm so sure of that. I wonder what the betting money is. Gerald Washington is getting ready to come into the ring right now. I just do not see. I'm not going to be surprised if he gets knocked out within the first couple of rounds either. But it's not happening. What is this guy doing? Look at Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. I don't know what's going on right now. Gerald Washington just keeps walking back and forth on the stage. I haven't seen him. Now he's finally walking to the ring. Good God. Man, this is do or die for your career, buddy. So Gerald Washington I think he's 40, man. I like the guy. He's a nice guy. It has nothing to do with him. God bless his soul. I like Gerald Washington. Honestly, his biggest victory is probably that Robert Helenius fight. Ironically, he knocked him out. He's 41 years old. The man is 41 years old. I just don't. He definitely should retire. There's no reason why he should fight anymore if he loses this. 41 years old, you're a journeyman heavyweight, and you lose to Derek Chisora. This is it. This is his last stage. And Derek Chisora himself is 39. So that's why I say the loser of this fight is definitely going to retire. Should retire. By no means. So Washington is in the ring. Derek Chisora is next. Derek Chisora, you know the presentation. Derek Chizore's daughter. His daughters. There he is, Derek Chisora. Looks like he got a pink ensemble on with a pink mask. Here we go, Chisora. And guess what? If Chisora wins this, he gets one more big payday. He's right there where he needs to be. One more big payday for Derek Chisora. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Gerald Washington. I want to see Derek do well. I want to see both men do well, but I'm going to go with Derek, man. I'm going with Derek. Last time I did a live, Derek got brutally beaten by Tyson Fury, and many people question if he should even continue fighting. Well, that's why I say, okay. So he's got the pink trunks to signify his daughter. He has girl dad on the back of his robe. That's a pretty good tribute to his kids. No, dude, I mean nothing wrong with that. I, being a girl dad myself, I can respect that. Mad respect for that, for Derek Chisora. Mad respect. All right, let's see. Damn, is that his wife? Sheesh. Touche, Mr. Chisora. You feel me? No disrespect. Chisora's coming into the ring and basking in the crowd. Actually, he's going back down the steps, kisses his daughter, kisses his other daughter, kisses his wife. Is that his wife? No, he didn't even kiss the girl. Who is that chick? Is that his baby mom's or something? All right, Derek. You know I gotta play with the bells. See what we got here. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the bell. So here we go. Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. This is the table setter to the main event. Gerald Washington, I don't know, man. I see Derek going out there and getting them up out of there. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Gerald Washington, but his punch resistance against guys even at this level in terms of a Derek Chisora is not. It's never been good for him. What do I think Washington can do? I don't know what he can do. Not get hit with no bombs. But sooner or later, Derek, man, I've seen Derek knock people out cold. I've seen it. He always gives the top fighters a tough fight. He's never won against those guys, but he gives them a tough fight. If I look at his career, he's lost. He's been stopped 4 times, but he has 13. He has 13 losses, but he's been stopped 4 times. Right? He's beaten guys like Pulev. He's given Parker tough fights. He fought Joseph Parker twice. He fought Usyk, right? And that was three of those judges had it 115 to 113. He fought Dillian White. You know what I mean? What up, Prince?
What's good?
It's good with you.
What time the fight's supposed to be starting?
Probably after this fight right here. Derek Chisora is in Jared Washington. Derek Chisora has these trunks on that says "Girl Dad" on it. They're all pink. He got pink gloves. And he looks like a Barbie doll.
Niggas a real life Barbie doll. I'm not even watching the fights right now. What? It's on the Zone?
Yeah, it's on the Zone.
Yeah, I'm not even watching shit right now. Nobody else joining.
Should get Adrian to come in there.
Cause Adrian's been ducking smoke, bro.
Uh-oh. You hear that, Adrian?
He's been ducking smoke. He doesn't want to answer my questions.
Now tell us, for all the people here, what your questions were, because I already know what it is.
For one, he like the build up to the fight, the whole fight. I don't know if you've seen him in the group chat. He's been talking like after Spence beats Crawford's whole career is gonna be overrated. Crawford hasn't beat anyone. Crawford's chin is chinny. Spence is gonna dog walk him. He was getting hit by Adesanya. He was talking all of that crap, and then now after the fight, he's gonna say, Crawford's taking something, or Crawford. There's no way Crawford beat him like that. Crawford has to be taking something, making excuses. Yeah, it's always something with this guy. And watch when he beat him again at 154, what's his excuse gonna be? But I've learned this with Floyd. No matter what you do or who you beat, people will say, "Yo, I want to see you against this guy. I want to see you against that guy." Floyd will beat them, and then they'll bring another guy. So
that's what they do. They're always going to be somebody that's going to say something. And there's been a lot of people that's been perpetuating this narrative that Terrence Crawford is on something. Like how's that possible?
Yeah,
or loaded gloves and all this other crap.
It's always something. He's just super talented. He's just a better fighter. His style is just Spence's style is not meant to be a style like Crawford's,
Yeah.
His style is too complete.
I'm gonna send you the link to the Zone joint. You even have the Zone?
I do not have the Zone. Let me see if one of these guys have a free stream.
Because this fight is the table setter, the Derek Chisora and Washington. Jared Washington, bro. I don't know, man. Have you seen Jared Washington fight?
Jared Washington. I'm trying to remember who that is.
Okay, he fought Deontay Wilder.
Oh, that dude Washington.
The ball head.
That dude's ass. That dude. Oh, he's gonna get killed.
That's what I'm saying,
bro. Who called for that fight, bro? Come on, bro.
He's already hurt.
Oh,
it's all over him.
It's over, bro.
Round. Damn, he's already hurt.
They put these two bums, Helenius and this guy in this card. I don't know, bro.
The funny thing is, you know what's funny? Helenius got knocked out by Washington.
He got I didn't even know that. It got worse.
He got knocked out by Washington in the 8th round, and that's why Wilder knocked him out in the 1st.
That's just horrible. That's horrible, bro.
It's horrible, bro.
If Joshua don't put this guy out in under 4, I don't know what to say to Joshua, bro. He's lost his step. I bet the odds are crazy for Joshua right now.
Probably.
Hold on, I'm gonna check. What? Imagine if this nigga ends up pulling up an upset.
It's over. If that happens, that's
If
it for
that
Josh.
happens, yeah, Joshua needs to retire. He's lost it.
No
He
question
lost his
about it.
step.
Oh, this fight is, man. Hey, yo, this first round was terrible for Washington. Cesaro is all over him, bro.
That guy, he's not it. He's another one.
He never was it. Who? Washington?
Yeah, Washington. He's not it.
I don't know what's wrong with him, bro. Every time he stepped up in competition, he got knocked out. Literally.
He's like that other guy, Babyface. There's
Right.
there's levels to the heavyweight division. You know, there's the C class, there's the B class, and then there's the
I don't know
elite
what
class.
class he's in.
He's in the C class. I would C is maybe a little too high too, but for the sake of argument, I'll put him, Charles, guys like that in the C class.
Yeah, because he got knocked out by Charles Martin. He got knocked out by Adam Kanauki. He got knocked out by Gerald Miller. He got knocked out by Wilder. Even though Wilder, he was out. Funny thing about it is he was out boxing Wilder. That was his first loss. Got knocked out, like I said, by Big Baby Miller. He got knocked out in his last fight. Oh my God, he got knocked out in his last fight. So it's like, dude,
he's a journeyman.
He's very much so.
That's what they're using him now.
All by knockout, 20-5. The record doesn't look bad on paper when you look at how many losses. I mean, he's been knocked out every time.
Yeah, that means he got no
punch resist. That punch resistance is not good.
So he can't take a punch. But hey, I can't blame him. Fucking 8-ounce gloves and the heavyweights is different.
Yeah, it is. You better be. That's why I said you better be able to take a punch.
Facts.
Heavyweight,
or else you're gonna get knocked out
every time. And Cesaro just walking right through him right now. He's just waiting.
This is a good matchup for him.
So I don't. Oh, Cesaro got cut.
By what? A headbutt?
Yeah, Washington threw. I think it was a headbutt. Washington's so straight up with his jab too, bro. There's no head movement. There's no fluid movement. Cesaro is pissed. Cesaro wants a knockout now. Washington hit Cesaro with an uppercut.
Oh. Shit, I better. Hey, the odds, the bets are still on. I should go put money on Cesaro.
Washington hit Cesaro with an uppercut. What? Another uppercut by Washington.
Ooh, he might be getting an
right
upset.
hand by Washington. Nah, Cesaro's walking right through it. Don't get it twisted.
You made it seem like they're like, yo, some crazy shit. Like, oh shit.
Nah, it was a good. These were good shots, but Cesaro's walking right through it though. Oh, he's loading up now. Yeah, stop loading up. That man's loading up. Let me see if I can. I don't even know what's my password to my Dazn app. Try this one. Try to go in. Damn. Washington's holding on and headbutting. Bro, referee, what are you doing? Damn, he just missed Washington's chin. Washington cannot get hit. Down goes Cesaro. Down goes. No. Is that a knockdown? No knockdown. I was about to say. Here's. Hey, Prince, your boy's here. He's here.
He's been ducking. He saw what I put. That's why he ducked me.
Oh, he left.
Nah, he left. He left again. He saw that I was here. He was like, hell no.
You saw what he put on his graphic? Prince's father.
Bruh.
He put Prince's father on that joint, bro.
He's ducking me, bro.
Yo, he's back. He's back.
Now he's back. The man.
Let you two hash this one out. As you watching this fight, Adrian?
We can't hear you, bro.
I don't think.
Gotta turn your mic on.
Oh man. Did my link work for you or?
Nah, it's not.
For real.
Fuck it. I don't need to watch it anyway. Fuck Joshua.
Damn.
He's a big dozer.
Yeah.
Your boy keeps on leaving, bro.
He's probably he can't hear nothing. He's trying to get back in. I'm gonna try to get him back in here. He must be trying to get in here bad. Meanwhile, I don't even know if that round.
Yeah, he's saying there's no sound.
No sound. How?
I mean, I can hear you.
I know. So I don't know what's going on. Can he hear when he goes? Man, Chisora better not fuck around and lose to Daryl Washington.
If he loses to that bum ass nigga, I don't know. But it's boxing.
Boxing is crazy.
Yeah, boxing is crazy. But
still, Washington, he's a good dude. But damn,
whether you're a good dude or not, if you ask, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You ask. It's like if you're a rapper and you're my boy, if you ask, bro. I'm not gonna. Yeah, you're a good dude, but that has nothing to do with your personality or not. But give it up. Put up the gloves, bro.
Yeah, give it up.
But
Jared Washington is 41 years old, bro.
Shit, but he's 41, but he's fighting guys like Chisora, Wilder, making money. Hey, shit. Hey,
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, if I'm able to get knocked out for a couple 100,000, fuck it.
Okay, let's see.
Testing.
Yep,
it's working.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Did Hatton's son win?
Yes, he won by decision.
No.
What do you mean? You didn't want him to win?
No, not by decision, bro.
Oh, you wanted him to knock out. Meanwhile, Chisora is fighting Jared Washington right now.
Yeah, they're throwing hands. I got it on.
They actually are throwing hands.
So was that a knockdown?
No,
in the second round. Nah, he kind of pushed him.
Oh, so AD
was
good.
Chisora got hurt by Washington.
What happened to your boy, bro?
No, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
What happened to your boy, bro?
Give me a second. Putting my headset on. Give me a second.
Dog, this fight's better than I thought it would be.
He's putting up a fight. He's showing that
he knows because this is it.
This is last chance. Yeah, he has to show out.
If he don't
even if he goes out, even if he loses, as long as he goes out like putting up a fight. Yeah.
But if he beats Derek Chisora, that's a huge victory for him.
An upset, a crazy one.
You better start putting money. I might put some money on Gerald Washington. Derek Chisora definitely should retire if he loses this fight. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But I still don't see it, bro. I don't.
Facts.
I don't see him losing in the O2 Arena in the UK to Gerald Washington. I'm sorry.
That definitely means he's lost a step.
Nope. You guys hear me? You guys hear me better now or no?
Yeah, you good. You good.
Fuck, my phone is hot, man. It's like on fire. What the hell's going on?
Now it's
Who's
hot.
winning this fight, Adrian?
Honestly, I just put it on. I watched as soon as he got pushed is when my
Washington's doing better than expected, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad. You know what it is though? Shiroza made so much. He made so much money in a lot of his fights that like it's just tough, man. He's made so much money, man. Think
If
about
he
how much
can't
money
knock
he's
out
made.
this guy though, if he can't knock out a guy who's been knocked out 5 times, there's
Yeah.
a problem. with
Yeah,
me.
but he's been doing good lately, though.
Washington?
Yeah, no.
Nah, his last fight he got knocked out.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I meant Helenius. He won his
Yeah,
last
Helenius
fight.
is.
Yeah.
And guess who? Guess
Helenius
who
is
knocked
another
out Helenius?
Helenius is another bum, just like Washington. They're both in the same
Oh, Washington hit
category.
him with a good left hook and a right hand.
Yeah.
Actually,
Man,
I'm
actually,
you
rooting.
better start betting on Washington right now.
I'm rooting. I was rooting for
Oh my
Shirosa because he's
God.
such a good guy, man. He's so
I
cool.
love Derek Chisora.
Yeah.
But dude, he's getting teed off on by
Yeah.
Washington.
that guy's pretty old himself.
Yeah.
Washington
Washington
older than
always
Chisora.
always had good technique. He's just not a boxer.
Yeah, he was giving Wilder trouble.
Who
Yeah.
does? Washington?
He's just
Yeah.
not a boxer. That's it. Like he's
He
an
had a good
athlete.
jab.
He's
He
an
was getting
athlete.
outboxed.
He's an athlete that boxes. He's not a boxer.
Yes, absolutely correct. Very
That's
correct.
Yeah.
Hey, shit.
Oh,
at
man.
least he's here to make a couple bucks.
Yeah, but Shirosa looks bad right now, man.
Yes, he does, bro.
Fuck.
A 41-year-old Gerald Washington is outboxing Derek Chisora.
Yeah, but he's not like a true 41 years old. He's not like a
Oh, no, he's
like
not.
yeah.
He's not. You're right. Oh, another right hand by Washington. This dude's fighting.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Okay. I'm glad to see. I wanted to see, like, damn, Chisora swinging for the. Chisora looks old, bro.
Yeah. I think he's been washed, man. That last
Yeah.
fight, I think that last fight took everything out of him, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I felt like what's his name just like he left like he wanted him to get to the end. You know what I mean?
The problem I see is Jared Washington has his chin up in the air, and that is a big problem.
Yeah.
So sweeping left hooks by Derek Chisora.
And Washington changed camps, right? He's got a new trainer.
Yes.
You
Yes,
could
he
tell
did.
there's a difference. You could just tell right away.
He's not moving his head, though. Oh, he caught him with a vicious counter left. Let me find out Jared Washington is actually trying to win this fight.
Yeah.
His stock is going up right now.
His stock is going up round by round.
I mean, what's he gonna earn? A shot at any of the four champs?
Nah.
Or will fucking kill him.
He basically whoever wins this fight earns another beatdown for the
Shit, Joshua. I guarantee you, Joshua people would fight him.
No, Joshua is fighting as I
No.
told Danny 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I'm sorry. What they're gonna do is one of these promoters is gonna. I said this almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. Danny's my proof. I said get Usyk, AJ, Wilder, Fury in one card.
That will
and
never happen.
It's gonna happen. They already this is it. They're shooting for December or January. It's gonna happen. I said
Barry's been on some other shit. I highly doubt.
No, they're all waiting. They're all waiting for
Yeah, they just said today.
Yeah.
On the card tonight that they were saying that the Saudis are here and they're waiting for AJ to beat Helenius, and they're going to try to schedule a deal for next year. January.
The contracts are already.
That's
set.
gonna be one of the biggest boxing venues and pay-per-views in a minute.
So Danny, I actually looked into it last November when I was in Buffalo for the Jets game, and I think the Crawford Advanced Auto Parts fights was on, and we were on a live, and I specifically said, I'm predicting that as long as Wilder wins his next fight, I said what they're going to try to do is have the fights either back to back or have it on one card. You're going to have Usyk versus Fury, Wilder versus Joshua, because the Wilder versus Joshua is going to be the biggest fight in the heavyweight history in the last 20, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And the winners face each other. Whoever wins both fights, that's going to be insane. Like that, the winner versus winner is going to be like, it's going to break all kinds of records. Not like fucking, McGregor versus Pacquiao, but it's going to do like 2-3 million. It can. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
But just so you know, Prince, I predicted this shit when no one. You could Google it. Find a fucking article, a Facebook post. I was the only one who said it. I said so they're going to put them both together because this is the ultimate promotional. It's the ultimate promotional idea because you got four
who's gonna
guys.
be the main event?
Oh, it's gonna have to be Fury and Usyk.
Yeah,
they're the champions.
Yep.
It doesn't matter because I'm just we all know like the bigger fight is Anthony Joshua versus Wilder.
Yeah, that's the bigger fight. So
sure.
is Wilder and Joshua gonna want to be co-main event?
No, they're all getting paid. They don't care. They're gonna
get paid.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a tournament, but they need Joshua to win.
I've been telling people for years too. Joshua's gonna get his shit rocked.
So
he fuck around, have a seizure in that ring. I promise you.
Well, Wilder.
Listen, 4 rounds.
Whoever lands first is going down.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
I said it 7 years ago. I'm gonna say it again.
Whoever
Wilder
lands first
is not a boxer. It's a puncher boxer versus a puncher boxer.
Facts.
I'm sorry, a puncher versus a boxer puncher. Whoever lands first is going down. That's it.
I'm telling you, the second Wilder lands his first big 1-2, I can see Joshua getting put the fuck out.
But then again, he also got hit by a Klitschko right hand. And
Wilder hit harder than Klitschko.
Than Klitschko?
Wilder hits way harder than Klitschko. Klitschko got that. Klitschko got a certain type of power. He can put you out, but Wilder's got that, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's dynamic, his power. It's kind of like the difference between Pacquiao and Ruslan. They both got power, but in different ways. But Pacquiao's got that power where he stings you, you know?
Yeah.
No one has Wilder's power in the history of any boxing, MMA kick. No one has that power. He's in a class of his own.
You don't think Tyson?
No, not even. No, hell no.
I think Tyson does.
Why didn't he do that shit to Lewis then? Where was his power, Lewis?
Shit, he was on drugs and he was about.
No excuses. No excuses for Tyson.
No, there's no excuses at all.
No.
He got his ass whooped.
No, he doesn't. And it's the same thing with Tank. Everyone's like, "Oh, Tank's got power." What happened to Isaac Cruz fight?
I don't know about that.
Isaac
if you have power, your power is supposed to travel.
But you can't for Tank. Listen, I don't like Tank, but you can't use Isaac Cruz as that because that's a street fight. That's a street fighter from Mexico. Who's gonna knock out a street fighter from Mexico?
That dude 3 weeks ago was buzzing him. So
that's facts.
I don't know, like
smaller guy.
Listen,
I mean,
the
not
only
even smaller guy.
when the thing is this, Prince, and you're younger, but like there's the reason why people like Danny, people like me, never make it in boxing media. When you're truly objective, like you'll never do well in this sport because you'll just expose all this bullshit.
You'll ask the real questions like that.
Look at I'll just use one example. All of a sudden, Johnny posts in the group chat. He posts a photo of this meme of Crawford. Terrence Crawford says no to Boots Ennis, ? Who's in the same weight class. However, he's willing to fight Tank Davis, who's a 135-pounder.
Money.
Well, listen, the point that I'm making is you have to be objective when it comes to Spence, when it comes to Crawford, you have to be objective to all these guys. And this is why boxing media has zero credibility because no one has the same standard for everyone. I do. That's why I could expose all these dudes. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not fans of any. The only boxer I like is AB. I like Rolly. I think that's pretty much. Oh, you know who I like too? That dude. What's his name? The son, from UK.
Conor Ben, the cheater.
Ben.
No, not Conor Ben. Not Ben. The other son, the other guy. Eubanks. I like Eubanks Jr. because he's so fucking well spoken, man. He's such a well-spoken guy, man. He knows these guys know what boxing is. Terrence Crawford has no fucking clue what he's doing outside of the ring. Zero. He's fucking brain dead. You know, these guys don't know that. They don't know what promotion is. They don't know what boxing is. Yes, they may know how to fucking throw punches and hooks and counters, but they don't know what it takes to be promotional. How to promote yourself. How to set yourself, put yourself in the best position. It doesn't.
Yeah, Crawford's promotion was pretty ass for the Spence lead up.
It's everything. His whole career has been fucking ass. It's not personal.
All access was only lit because we've been waiting for it for years, but at the same time, it wasn't nothing excited. It was just both of them. I felt like they were both repeating the same words
over and over.
Yeah, it was kind of whack.
Meanwhile,
all I could say is this: if I'm in Terrence Crawford's corner, as soon as that fight ends, I say, "Listen, I go to his ear. This is what I want you to say, Crawford.
pretty much.
I want you to say this is simple. Don't play the humble shit. No one gives a fuck. The humble guy never makes money, nothing. You go in his ear, you say, listen, I want you to, it's very simple call out. What you guys saw tonight is nothing in comparison what I'm going to do to Charlo, Tank Davis, Boots, Zoo,
Whoever.
Canelo. They all could get it.
Yes.
Who's next? I don't
Crawford,
want this rematch.
he doesn't like
I
like
would have
that.
said, who wants? There's no point. I don't want a rematch. Give me Canelo. Give me fucking Charlo. Give me Tank. Tank, you want to move up? I'll leave you. I'll leave you worse than I left Spence. Imagine if he said that. It would have been fucking you. He would have. I would have been a fan of him.
Everybody would have forced Tank to move up. They would have been like, "Yo, you're talking."
Yeah, because Tank is talking.
But what does he do? He does the worst. He gave the worst post-fight speech in the history of boxing. They doubted me, bro. He's about to cry, bro. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. The people that bought the pay-per-view bought it. Sell the next fight. Promote. No one cares, man. Fuck your feelings. No one cares. I hate that. No one cares. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. That fight was a dud. You know what I mean?
Easy work.
Even if, listen, I know he said he's not going to fight Canelo, whatever. Like, who?
He said he would fight Canelo at 158.
Oh, I don't know who he said he wouldn't fight because it keeps changing. But whatever.
Yeah, it keeps changing. He keeps
All I'm saying is, if he did what I would have advised him to do, he would have been the story wouldn't have been, oh, that was a lackluster fight, or like it was just whatever. It would have been like, yo, Tank is shook. Charlo shook. I would have been like, yo, call out both Charlos at the same time. Bro, get both brothers. They get 6 rounds apiece. Let's go. Imagine if he said that. And they're ringside. Bro, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have called out Boots, but as I said, Danny, how many times have I said Spence and Crawford neither of them are gonna fight Boots. It's not gonna happen.
Even if they did fight Boots. Well, I don't know about Spence, but even if Crawford did fight Boots, that's another body. And I put money on that.
He probably beats him, but at the same time, when you watch, listen, there's
no money in that.
Listen, I picked Bud to win the fight. I was rooting for Spence, but
you're talking shit.
No, I'm not. It's in the chat. If you watched Spence's interviews leading up to the fight, bro, he sounded so bad. He sounded like he was fucking drunk. Like, that guy should not be in a fucking boxing ring, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, even that's why we didn't have, like, Coach and I didn't do the video, because I couldn't with a straight face pick Spence. I didn't want to lie. Like, I would have trolled and just joked around. But like I told Coach, I'm like, bro, there's no way Spence is winning this fight. He sounds drunk. Like, he legitimately sounds like he should not be in a boxing fight.
Man. Yeah.
You know, but I was rooting for Spence because I was like, fuck it, let's just have fun in the chat. Like, I didn't want to be like, oh, Crawford's gonna watch this guy. You know? I was hoping, maybe his speech is just bad, but listen, like,
his speech has always been bad.
No, that is bad.
Yeah,
no.
It is.
His speech did always have a slur to it, but
Always.
bro, lately that shit's bad, man. Come on.
He was just nervous. He knew what he got himself into. He's like, he had that syndrome, like, oh shit, this is actually happening. This guy's gonna whoop my ass.
Right here by Washington.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What the hell? No way.
What just happened?
Oh, vicious right hand. Cesaro is hurt. Oh,
what round do you? My stream's delayed because I gave someone my Dazn.
Oh my bro.
What round do you have it at?
On Gerald Washington. That was round number 8, I think. I think that was 8. Looked like that was 8. No, it was 7. It was 7. This round 8 coming up.
Well, how much, did round 7 just end?
Yeah, it just ended.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't want to see how delayed I am.
These right hands, though. Ooh, he took a right hand, too. I'm surprised his chin is held up. He normally doesn't have a good...
All right, for me, the round just ended. It's round 7.
Did you see him get hurt, Chisora?
Yeah. So you know what it is, and I was at the park yesterday with some like casual boxing fans, and I was just like toying with them, like, "Oh, what's next for Crawford?" They're like, "I don't know." There's that what happened with that dude in Philly. I was like, "Nah, he ain't fighting him." And he's like, "I don't know. Maybe you should just retire." I'm like, "I guess so." They're like, "Yeah."
I want you to admit that Crawford's the truth.
The truth at what?
I want you to admit that guy is different. I bet you're watching the fight like, yo, this guy is a monster.
No one predicted. I'll put it to you this way: I didn't see a single prediction of anyone saying that he was going to go in there and do what he did.
I said that.
No,
I said that.
You didn't say.
I said he was. I said he was gonna whoop. I said he was gonna whoop his. I got messages too. I said he was gonna whoop his ass. It was gonna be a knockout.
I said he was gonna stop him, but I didn't think it was gonna be this crazy.
I knew how different Crawford was. I've been telling dudes it wasn't gonna be a fight. Crawford's just when you get a fighter like Crawford, he's gonna do the same. He's gonna do Charlo worse. When you get a fighter like Crawford who's on his feet, who's smart, who uses his jab, you can't a style like that is not gonna win. Spence's style, whether it was a couple years ago, whether it's now, Crawford's too much movement.
The only reason why, like, listen, as I said, I get what you're saying, but let's not get crazy, bro. Porter was giving it to Crawford and winning.
That's
that
Porter.
Fight.
That's Porter. Porter's style.
Time out. Let me just finish what I'm about to say. Crawford isn't some god, okay?
No,
he's not some like fucking like he's not like Khabib, for example, who like his whole career was flawless victory. Like Khabib, I think only lost 1 round his whole career. You know what I mean? Like he's not some like fighter that's, you know, like John Jones, for example. Bro, Gamboa almost stopped Crawford. Gamboa, tiny ass fucking Gamboa. You know what I mean? Like Crawford's been dropped by Mean Machine.
They were like 35 at the time.
Regardless, I'm just saying, like, there's been plenty of like, it's not like, you know, Bud is an excellent fighter. Obviously, he's an A-class fighter, A+.
Facts.
He had he had the fight of his career. Absolutely. And Spence had the worst fight of his career. And that's what happens. So don't make it seem like Crawford's just gonna go in there and steamroll everyone. No, Porter was beating him. Porter was up on the cards.
That's
so
Porter's got you. Am I here?
You're here.
Porter's got a style like Maidana, a style that he comes in, he doesn't give a fuck. He starts throwing. A style like that will give anybody trouble.
True.
That style was giving Kell Brook trouble. That style was giving Spence trouble because when you don't care what punches are coming. You're just throwing.
And another thing is like advanced auto parts, bro. Those first few rounds, he was catching Crawford clean. Like I have videos, I posted them, bro. He was getting hit with bolos. There's
another thing. Crawford also, like I said before, Crawford fights. Crawford fights to the competition. If he's fighting a bum ass nigga like Adesanya or Mean Machine, he has time to chill a little, relax in the ring, get clipped a little. But when he's fighting guys like Boots or Spence or someone he knows, like, yo, I gotta bring my A game. I actually gotta try.
The only thing is too, like the one thing I really don't like with the fight with Boots is give me one second. The problem that we're gonna have in that fight is, I could tell you right now, Boots, it's counterpuncher versus counterpuncher. That's gonna be one of the most boring fights you've ever seen in your life. And knowing Crawford is way less patient than Boots. Boots is very patient. He'll the whole fight. That motherfucker won't care.
And
Crawford's gonna be impatient, and he's gonna get hit. Like if he goes in and stops the counter shit, it's not gonna be a pretty fight for him. But I know him. He's smart. What he's gonna end up doing is probably like converting back to playing the patient game, and then it's going to be extra boring. And then he's the champ, so it's going to be hard to win on the belt It's going to be hard to win on the cards, but it's going to be a bullshit fight. And then people are going to be like, "Oh, Boots won. Look, he won this round. He won." And then it's like, did he really win though? Like, he didn't really beat him, but like he probably, like, if it was like no one, like two people that no one knew.
And I can most likely see it going that way.
Meanwhile, this fight here,
Crawford
in this fight. This Chisora Washington fight is kind of.
Chisora won the last couple rounds, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he did.
He definitely battled back. This guy's got Chisora's a dog. That's all you can say.
He is. But I'm surprised Washington isn't out of there by now. That's what surprised me.
He's always been a very good athlete. Like he's always in fights. Athlete. But he just once you tap that chin, he goes down.
Over with. Yeah, that's why. That's the thing. And he's standing straight up.
But Prince, just to follow up, it's really sad that Crawford and Tank don't even have fights lined up.
These guys aren't like the Canelos who even after a fight they have a match lined up. These guys, well, Tank sometimes, but guys like Crawford.
We got Canelo who's fighting a guy who's 2 weight classes.
Crawford has fights for 3. He has 3-4 fights lined up.
Crawford's 36. Crawford's 36 years old. He needs to. I would want to see Boots, but I know he's gonna end Boots regardless. But because people are talking shit, but I want to see Crawford whoop Charlo's ass. To be honest.
Yeah, but that fight's it's such a long shot. You're asking for a guy that's moving up 2 weight classes.
Charlo may retire.
Back down
the biggest fighter in the history of boxing, in this era. It's not even close. He's the most popular, famous, best boxer in this era. And what do you, bro? He's getting the biggest payday of his life.
Charlo may retire.
Yes, as he should. What else is there for him to do? You're undisputed, and you're most likely got the biggest beatdown of your career.
Yeah, if he retires, I wouldn't blame him.
Canelo's gonna beat the dog shit out of him, bro. If it's the Canelo that we think, if it's like not the Canelo.
Good right hand by Washington.
Yeah,
but Charlo ain't no bum ass nigga either. He's not just gonna sit there and let Canelo walk through him.
Yeah, but he's a weight
the weight is gonna cause issues.
This fight might be on the table, guys.
Yeah.
Then Crawford could build himself at 154 or fight. I mean, if that happens, then fight Boots. If Charlo doesn't happen, fight Boots because Boots is gonna make more money than Tim Dazn.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. All right. So I think Tim Dazn fight should happen. But I don't think that's
I don't think it makes. I think Boots makes more money than if he fights Boots, it makes more money than him.
Absolutely.
But he could fight. Because we gotta think about it. Crawford is 36 years old. He's not gonna fight young guy after young guy after young guy. So what's he gonna do? But he does want to become undisputed again.
And I do agree with you that Crawford is a beast. I'm not going to. I mean,
Crawford, that guy is different, bro.
And this is crazy. Meanwhile, this is crazy how Jared Washington might go the distance with Derek Chisora.
We went from the first round. The first round, you was like, "Yo, this guy's getting walked down like nothing." But now he's putting
a couple times.
Yeah, now he's putting up. He's like, "Oh,
winning a fight," but
this guy's showing his strides.
I gotta give Washington credit. If he goes to full 10 with Derek Chisora, that's a victory for him in my opinion.
He's showing some dog.
He is. They call him El Gallo Negro.
What the fuck is El Gallo Negro?
A chicken.
Oh, they call him chicken? Bruh. That is not a cool nickname, chicken.
Black chicken. Damn. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If he can survive these 2 minutes, he will have gone 10 rounds with Derek Chisora. Oh, he caught him with a good right.
He's like
Chisora needs to go all out for a knockout, in my opinion.
he's fighting to win. Washington's fighting to win. He's showing heart. His stock is going up.
His stock is definitely going up if he lasts 1 minute and 38 seconds. Because this is crazy. Because Big Baby Miller got rid of him, Wilder got rid of him. All these top fighters got rid of him. Even Kalnaki got rid of him. Even the last guy he fought, he coming off a knockout loss, and he goes the distance with Derek Chisora. But that also says stuff about Chisora. How
But
much
he's not. Yeah, he's lost.
They're probably going to give Chisora this decision though, because he's in the UK. You're not going to beat Derek Chisora in the UK. I'm sorry. And I do think the fight was a little bit too close for Chisora not to get the benefit of the doubt. He won like the last couple rounds, but Chisora did get hurt a couple times, and I was surprised. But Washington got 50 seconds to
do something.
He's got 50 seconds, 45 seconds. It's a sloppy fight, though. I will say that.
He's got to do something.
Chisora's got to do something. Both guys do. 30 seconds.
Shit, the fight may end up a draw.
Man, that would be crazy. 20 seconds. Chisora just swinging with windmill shots. 16 seconds.
Hold up, be right back.
Yeah, no doubt. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Gerald Washington is going the distance, guys. There's a right hand by Washington. That's the end of the fight. That's a pretty doggone good fight. Gerald Washington just went the distance with this dude. Well, that was a surprise. Now let's see what the judges have. Shout out to my boy Prince and shout out to Adrian for coming in there. I think I have Chisora winning the fight slightly, but respected Gerald Washington, man. He came out there and, he actually went the distance with Chisora. Can't take nothing away from the man. Cannot take nothing away from him. He went the distance with Derek Chisora. Now it's all up to the judges. I do feel like Derek Chisora won this fight. No question about it. No doubt of my mind that Derek Chisora has won this fight. Malik Scott is the trainer of Washington, who is also the trainer of Deontay Wilder. So I think it was, other than the headbutt, it was a very tough fight to score. But I think Derek Chisora pulled this one out. I really think he did. But I also think that there's some luster that Derek Chisora has lost a little bit. He's not the same Chisora. I don't think Gerald Washington won this fight. I don't think that they're gonna give Gerald Washington this fight. By no means. I think they're gonna give Derek Chisora this decision. Because he was coming forward and because he was the aggressor for the most part, even though he did get hit with a couple of good shots. Very good fight. Gerald Washington is upright, so I guess he wins. It's a victory for him because and he's a good boxer. He's an athlete. He's a good athlete. That's a boxer. All right, let's see what the judges say. I'm guaranteeing you that Derek Chisora is going to win this fight. I'm guaranteeing it that they're going to. Let's see. Yep. Derek Chisora. Now, I would like to see if that was a unanimous decision for Derek Chisora. I'm not surprised. Using the private. Okay. So Derek Chisora wins a unanimous decision against Gerald Washington, who fought a lot better than I thought he would fight. So I give Gerald Washington a lot of credit. He fought better than what I thought he would fight. And now this is, whoa. So the judges' scorecards are 94-97, 98-93, and 96-94. Yeah, I pretty much didn't think he would get the benefit of the doubt of those. But, hey, I guess he went the distance with Derek Chisora. I thought he would get knocked out. It's actually a step down for Derek Chisora, I guess. But anyway, main event, Anthony Joshua, Robert Helenius. I'm not entertaining these conversations. People talking about Tate knocking out Terrence Crawford out in one round. There's no way you're going to tell me you're serious saying that stupid stuff. That's ignorance, and I'm not going to entertain it. I'm just not going to entertain it. So, like I said, it's the main event of the evening. Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius. AJ, Robert Helenius. Main event, 12 rounds of boxing. Hopefully this fight doesn't last too long. Also tonight we got Emmanuel Navarrete versus Oscar Valdez. That should be a tremendous fight, but I got Valdez winning. Valdez got beat by Shakur Stevenson, as you guys will know. On your way in, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You know what I'm saying? I did get a couple new subscribers. Appreciate y'all for coming by. And this is the main event of the evening. And of course, they're going to do a lot of talking. So if you don't excuse me for 1 second, I'm going to take a drink break, an intermission, so to speak, if you will. Not too long, though. Not too long. So I leave you with my theme music.
Artlist.io.
Main event going to happen in about 5 minutes. Hopefully shorter than that, actually.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Back. What up, y'all? Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Anthony Joshua, Robert Helenius.
Artlist.io.
You know what it is. It's about that time. Doing a little bit of preliminary, so to speak. Y'all still eat gushes out here?
Licensing reimagined.
I said fuck with these gushes, man. Gushes fruit snacks. Don't be busted. I'm gonna lie. Let's get it. Let's get it. Look at David Hay. 77% of the people said Joshua by KO. 12% say Helenius by KO. 9% of people say it's going the distance. The other 2% say Helenius wins by KO. I don't know. I don't know, bro. All I know is that Anthony Joshua better win this fight. And he better win convincingly. Because if he doesn't, it's not going to be good for him. Shout out to those who came to the channel. Shout out to Adrian and Prince. The fight is next. You know, there's a lot of talking that goes on in between these fights. Gerald Washington actually surprised me, man. That dude actually went the distance with Derek Chisora. I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked that actually happened. But I don't think Derek Chisora has too much left. I said that after the Tyson Fury fight. He looked a little sluggish tonight. But Washington went the distance, so more power to him, I guess. You know what I mean? Here we go. If you guys are just coming in, Derek Chisora wins a unanimous decision over Gerald Washington. The guy who, not ironically, knocked out the guy that's fighting Anthony Joshua today. Robert Helenius. That's the crazy thing about it. So, styles make fights. Styles make fighters. It's crazy how Anthony Joshua has to answer to the boxing public on why he decided to fight Robert Helenius. It's crazy. Anthony Joshua needs a knockout. He needs something spectacular tonight. He needs something that the public is going to say, and they're going to see this, and they're going to say, Anthony Joshua is back. He's back. If he doesn't, it's going to be a problem. Point blank period. So, we'll see. That's what we're here to find out. How much does this guy have left? Live. That's what it's all about. Anthony Joshua. Some people are asking, is it smart or is it scary for Anthony Joshua to accept this fight? Well, I think the pressure is on him to perform the way he's supposed to perform. You know, people are talking about if Anthony Joshua loses, he shouldn't lose. He should not lose. First of all, Robert Helenius was not better than Andy Ruiz. First of all. Second of all, even though he did beat Kalnaki twice, he got knocked out by the guy that just went 10 rounds with Derek Chisora. I thought Derek Chisora won the fight. I thought it was a little bit closer than what the judges had it, but we're in the UK. And you really thought Jared Washington was going to win a decision against Derek Chisora? Not going to happen. He hurt Chisora a couple times. But didn't matter. KSI in the building. KSI is going to be facing Tommy Fury on October the 14th. So that's what's going to happen with that. My prediction for this particular fight is Anthony Joshua by knockout. I'll say the fourth round. If he doesn't, it's going to be a problem. That's what we're here to find out. That's what we're here to find out. How much of Anthony? Yep. Chisora won. Unanimous decision. Unanimous decision for Chisora. Excuse me. Unanimous decision for one Derek Chisora. Now it's Anthony Joshua versus Helenius. The main event of the What do you guys think? I think Joshua should win this fight.
Artlist.io.
Personally, I think he should win this fight. I think there should be no problems, actually. If there is problems, the time will tell. It will all tell tonight. And after all that tough talk that Anthony Joshua was doing, he better come out here and perform the way he's supposed to perform. And he better do it at a high level. So the last couple of fights that was on this program, excuse me, Filip Hrgovic wins by 12th round knockout. Derek Chisora wins by 10th round decision over Jared Washington. And now we have the main event. Anthony Joshua, Robert Helenius. It shouldn't even be a question of who wins. It's just a matter of, but hey, I said that about Washington. And he ended up fighting a little bit better than I expected to. So shout out to Jared Washington for fighting better than I thought he would fight. Derek Chisora probably has one more big payday left in him. And he's going to do what he has to do. Anthony Joshua
Artlist.io.
versus Robert Helenius. A lot of people are criticizing this fight, man. They're saying that that Anthony Joshua should have fought Andy Ruiz. I disagree with that. I don't think that there should have been, you're not going to fight Andy Ruiz with a week notice. That doesn't make sense. A couple of days notice, you're going to fight Andy Ruiz. There's a lot of pressure on Anthony Joshua. There's not much pressure at all on Robert Helenius. All he has to do is go out there and fight. There's really no pressure on him. All he has to do is go out there and fight and see what happens. When you're the underdog, there's no pressure whatsoever on you. So you just do what you have to do. Period. That's it. That's all there is to it. So now, I honestly wasn't going to go live today for this fight because the fact of the matter is it's not even a big fight. You know what I mean? It's more of a Anthony Joshua showcase, and I was kind of a little bit upset because of the Dillian White situation because he failed his drug test. It's not his fault. Well, here we go. Looks like Helenius is coming into the ring. This big ass, presentation that they have to do. You know how it is. I wish they would let you see pay-per-view fights like, on live streams and stuff like this. Well, non-pay-per-view fights on live streams without you getting flagged. But it would make it very much so better. But can't do it. So it is what it is. David Diamante. Shout out to David once again. David Diamante, who had a horrific car accident. Here comes Robert Helenius finally. David Diamante, the ring announcer. Here comes the man that they call the Nordic Nightmare, 32-4. Robert Helenius. We're gonna find out. Is he gonna be the Nordic Nightmare tonight? Or is he gonna have a nightmare? Funny thing is, he said Anthony Joshua was slow. He said Anthony Joshua was robotic. He said he was a good fighter, but he said he was robotic. Is he on to something? We don't know. We're gonna find out when he showed what type of fighter, when he shows up into the ring, what type of fighter he is. Does he have a game plan? What is his strategy? And how effective can he be coming off a few days layoff? And he just had a fight like a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. So how effective can he be? One thing we know, he has been active. That's one thing we do know. So as Robert Helenius comes into the ring, the Nordic Nightmare, let's take a look at his professional record. Robert Helenius has a professional record of 32 wins, 4 losses. All right. And let's see here. I know Jared Washington has Helenius. Yep. 32 wins, 4 losses, 21 knockouts. 3 times he's been stopped. His last fight was against him. Was last week, literally 7 days ago. He knocked out Adam Kownacki twice. He was knocked out by Gerald Washington. He was beaten by Dillian White by unanimous decision for the WBC Silver Heavyweight Championship. And that's about it. He actually beat Derek Chisora years ago. Would you look at that? He beat Derek Chisora. He also beat Sergey Lakovic. He also beat Samuel Peter. Years ago, though. He beat Layman Brewster as well. Wow. I didn't know he had these guys on his record, even though these guys were probably not the same guys that you thought they were. I mean, they were not. They were shells of themselves, but he's got those names on his record. He beat Layman Brewster, Sam Peter, Sergey Lakovic, Derek Chisora. That's not bad. But, like I said, those are faded versions of those guys. Anthony Joshua is on his way to the ring. Anthony Joshua. We all know about him. The former 3-belt champion, 2-time WBA, IBF, WBO heavyweight champion of the world. This is an opportunity for him to get back what he's lost. Not tonight, but this is one step towards a Deontay Wilder fight, which would put him right in the position to be a world champion again. This is an opportunity to put himself back in the position to have another big payday, which is today is probably going to be a big payday for him because he is Anthony Joshua. But a mega fight, I should say. This is it. He can't blow this opportunity. He can't blow this. This is a fight that you if you're supposed to win, those are the fights that you must win, that you should win, you shouldn't have any problem winning. Because anytime you have a situation where you have a must win, or you have a should win type fight, then you must go into that ring with the mindset that it is a must win. Not that just a should win. You shouldn't take that very lightly at all. So Anthony Joshua on his way to the ring. Trained by Derek James. And Derek James has not had a good last couple of weeks. Where's his mindset at? He's got to not think about that. He just got to go train AJ. AJ cannot afford an L. If AJ loses this fight, he's definitely going to retire. Come on, let's go, AJ. Let's get a knockout. Let's get a knockout. All this is contingent on where AJ goes from here is contingent on how he looks tonight. It really is. AJ on the way to the ring. He must look good tonight. He must. That's a must for him. Imagine what's going through his mind at this point when you go into the ring. Is your mind right? Is your head right? What's your headspace? Let's see. Is his mouthpiece too big for him? That mouthpiece looks extra big. Let's find out. We gonna find out. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You already know what it is. It's the main event of the evening. Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius. Shout out to Matchroom of Dazn for not making this a pay-per-view fight, because this was not a pay-per-view worthy fight. Unlike people at Showtime who made us, which I didn't pay for it, who made people pay to see Deontay Wilder against this same Robert Helenius and try to build this as a pay-per-view fight, which is why it didn't do great numbers. They tried to charge us $84 or $70-something for this, or even $60. It's a disgrace. Let's see what happens. The fighters are in the ring. I will be doing a round by round analysis. They're doing the introductions right now. I'm probably going to be doing the national anthems for each country. The judges are Steve Gray, Marcus McConnell, and Bob Williams. The referee is Victor Lachlan from the British Boxing Board of Control. First, in the red corner, is Helenius. Professional record of 32 wins, 4 defeats, and 21 wins by way of knockout. Anthony Joshua with a record of 25-3. 22 victories by way of knockout. Anthony Joshua is 33 years old. Robert Helenius is 36 years of age. Fight starts now. Let's see what happens. I will ring the bell when the fight starts. Let's see. Again, from Finland. From Finland is Robert Helenius. I already explained to you his record. They're announcing him right now. The proverbial Nordic nightmare. Anthony Joshua with head trainer Derek James. Again, as I stated before, 25-3, 22 knockouts. Derek James has got to pick up the pieces. You got to forget about that Spence debacle against Terrence Crawford. He's got to go worry about Anthony Joshua. Can't be worried about what happened previous to now. Derek James, the trainer of AJ. They are announcing AJ right now as we speak. If you guys are wondering what the delay, the fans are on their feet here, live at the O2 Arena. Oh, man. Here we go. Round number 1. AJ comes over the top with the right hand. Damn. Round started early. The Nordic Nightmare. Now remember, the Nordic Nightmare was knocked out cold by Deontay Wilder in 1 round. So let's see what AJ can do. AJ's showing a little bit good body movement, I would say. It's not bad. Good upper body movement by AJ. He's using his jab. Oh, he's trying to catch him with hooks. AJ doesn't look too bad. Nordic Nightmare tries to throw a 1-2. AJ should be going to his body. Straight right hand by AJ. That was right on the chin. Good shot by AJ. Nordic Nightmare is looking for an opening. He threw it right to the body. Stiff jab by AJ. They're filling each other out for the most part in this first round. That's what's going on right now. 26 seconds, 23 seconds, 20 seconds left in round number 1. 14 seconds, 10 seconds left. And that's the end of round number 1. End of round number 1. AJ versus Robert, the Nordic Nightmare, Helenius. Most of a filling out round. Could have gone either way. I lean towards AJ a little bit. I think AJ landed the more eye-catching punch of the round. Let's see. Let's see if he opens him up now. Now you got that round out of your now you got that round out of the bag. Now let's see if you can start putting some more pressure on this guy and what you can do. He's having a full-blown conversation with Derek James. All right, let's see. Round number 2. Round number 2. Anthony Joshua, Robert Helenius. AJ's moving his head a little bit more. More than I'm used to seeing him. I like it. I like it. Funny thing is, Helenius is a big guy. He looks bigger than 6'6". Anthony Joshua 6'6". Helenius actually looks taller than AJ. And AJ's a big guy himself. AJ's waiting a lot. Both guys waiting too much. Left hook by AJ, slightly landed on it, just slightly grazed the chin. Good jab by AJ. Another stiff jab that just barely missed the mark by AJ. A left to the body by Helenius. Left jab, nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular at all. Jab to the body by AJ. Very much of a filling out round, just like the previous round. Ooh, good uppercut by Helenius. An up jab, I should say. Now AJ has him somewhat up against the ropes. Hard right hand by AJ, and Helenius immediately holds on. He's not letting AJ get down on the inside. Very tough round. Not tough, but it's just not a lot of action. I would have to say. Good jabs. 3 jabs in a row by Helenius. Smack AJ in his mouth. AJ better get his mind right. AJ goes to the body. A jab of his own. AJ should be moving his head. He's not moving his head like he was in the previous round. At first, he was moving his head. Now he's not moving his head. AJ. There's a jab to the body of AJ. AJ with a jab to the body of Helenius. Helenius tries a check hook and misses. Another check hook misses by Helenius. That's the end of round number 2. That's Helenius, man. AJ looks a little nervous in his ring. He's gonna have to live up to what he said. All that tough talk and all that stuff that he said. He's gonna have to live up to it. You gotta get this guy out of here. Stop playing with this dude. He's too tentative. So this is what I'm saying. The killer instinct in Anthony Joshua. This is what we wanted to see. And so far in these first 2 rounds, we have not seen it. He's still tentative. And he can't be that way. Round 3, can't be tentative, man. This is you got to go for it now. You got to be aggressive. Because the longer the fight goes, the better it is for Helenius, in my opinion, because he gets more confidence. So AJ needs to start putting a little bit more pressure. And let's see what he does. Now he's a little bit more aggressive, going to the jab. Good jab by AJ. Okay. Another good jab for AJ. Neither one of them has really landed anything significant, like really hard to get anybody else's attention. AJ's very tentative to me. He just threw a vicious left hook that just missed the chin of Helenius. Nobody has really landed their big power shots as so far. AJ looks very nervous, in my opinion. Good body shot by AJ. He should have came back over the top with a left hook. The body shot put him in a good position where he could have hit Helenius with that left hook, but he didn't do it. He just threw a body shot, and that was it. Now Helenius gets off the ropes. Helenius tries a right hand of his own, partial land. AJ got to start putting some pressure on this dude because the world is watching. And the longer this guy goes, the more people is going to talk shit about AJ. AJ with a left hook. Helenius with a right to the body. The left hook didn't land, by the way, by AJ. Good jab, smacks Helenius in the face. Good jab to the body. Right hand by AJ. Good right hand by Anthony Joshua. It might have wobbled Helenius a little bit. Don't get too anxious. Be smart. Be careful, but be smart. Be aggressive, I should say, but be smart. It's a good right hand by AJ. Ducks under a right hand by Helenius. Good jab, up jab by Anthony Joshua. Good round for AJ. Still looks tentative to me, though. Still looks tentative to me. Nah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing too much from AJ right now. I think he needs to step up the pressure just a little bit, but be intelligent with his pressure. He still looks tentative. How is his nose busted already? Come on, AJ. Get your mind right, bro. You ain't supposed to be. It's supposed to be a breeze. There's the right hand right there. He didn't get full extension on it. It landed, but it didn't land like he wanted it to land. It did get his attention. Here we go. Here we go. Round number 4. The longer it goes, the better it is for Helenius. In my particular view. Helenius is really straight up. Double jab by Anthony Joshua. Triple jab. Uppercut by Helenius missed badly. He tried to swing for the fences with that one. Joshua still seems a little bit tentative. Hard right hand by Joshua, and Helenius grabs on immediately. Very slow and tactical fight, I would have to say. Nobody's landing anything in combinations too much. Anthony Joshua's landing punches. He's winning the fight. Now he's backing up and letting Helenius come to him. He just threw a wild left hook. A check hook by Anthony Joshua. Misses. Now, the Nordic Nightmare is trying to put pressure on Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's boxing, but he's putting pressure on, but he's not throwing any punches. So it's ineffective pressure. Very much so. 1-2 misses by the Nordic Nightmare. Good jab by Nordic Nightmare. Good jab by AJ. Good body shots by Anthony Joshua with 2 right hands to the body. And quick scissors. Good snappy jab by Anthony Joshua. He needs to loosen up, you know. Get yourself together, loosen up. This is round number 4. Now, I say he should get rid of this dude by round 5. And this dude, Helenius, is still standing. AJ looks very tentative, man. Like he's not fighting with the old AJ aggression. Good shot, AJ. Good shot with the left. Only one punch at a time, though. Nordic Nightmare tries a left hook to the body. Now AJ goes back to putting pressure. And that's the end of round 4. I don't know. AJ still looks a little shaky to me, man. But he's doing enough that he needs to do to win these rounds. He just missed that right hand. Helenius does not want to get hit. He doesn't want to get hit by those bombs by Anthony Joshua. It's a good jab by Helenius. Anthony Joshua shakes his head. Yes. Yeah, you got me. A little mouse under Anthony Joshua's eye. Well, can Derek James put together the psyche of Anthony Joshua? Because that's what it's all about. Round number 5. Here it is. Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius. This is the round I said he would knock him out in. And he's not done anything close to a knockout at this point, even though he's winning the fight. Body shot by AJ with the left and the right and then the left. Body shot right hand by AJ. Now he needs to go in there and start attacking. Jab your way in if you're AJ. Good jab by AJ. There you go. Put the pressure on him. There you go. He's holding on. He's holding on. Helenius is holding on. Misses with the right hand, does Helenius. Good jab by Helenius. Good jab by Anthony Joshua, which was a very strong jab by Anthony. Another strong jab by Anthony. Now the Nordic Nightmare is trying to throw overhand rights. He's getting a little bit brave. Now you can counter him and hit him with some shots. Left hook misses by, good snappy jab by Helenius. Helenius is getting brave. Oh, good jab by AJ right on the mouth. He tried to, how do you miss a body shot? I don't know how AJ missed that shot. I mean, like completely missed the whole body. Don't get too anxious, AJ. Okay. Ooh, that's a vicious jab by Helenius. Smacked AJ right in the mouth with that jab. Helenius is game. But Helenius' nose is getting busted with every shot that AJ lands. Big left hook by AJ. Hurt Helenius. Looks like AJ's nose is a little bit busted himself. Still tentative, though. He's not. Still tentative. Snappy jabs by AJ to end the round. AJ's nose is very much busted. Helenius' nose is busted. Both guys' noses is busted. Yep, he's turning his head and he's getting popped with jabs. All right, here we go. This is round number 5. AJ, number 6, I should say. AJ needs to get his mind right. Now, this is past what I thought this fight would go. AJ's going out now. He's going out. Because he knows he needs to get this guy out of there. Let's see. Double jabs. Good jabs by AJ. Move your head, though. Move your head if you're Anthony Joshua. See, Nordic Nightmare. Backing up a little bit. Oh, good jab by Nordic Nightmare as AJ came in. And is AJ hurt? No, I don't think he's hurt. AJ can't come in like that, though. He can't go crazy. Don't be leading with left hooks. Nordic Nightmare stock is going up the more he lasts with Anthony Joshua. Double jab by AJ. Nordic Nightmare. There's another good jab by AJ. He's winning the fight, but he's not impressing me too much. He's doing good. He's doing very good, but he's not impressing me. A good right hand by AJ. He needs to go all out here. No, can't do nothing. Right hand, Nordic Nightmare ties him up. Nightmare's doing what he's supposed to do to survive. And he also landed some good shots of his own. Good jab by AJ. 18 seconds left in round number 6. Another good jab by Anthony. Nordic Nightmare is walking around. He finally sits down on the stool. His nose might be broke or busted. Anthony Joshua's nose is busted as well. Man, oh man, goodness gracious, man. Anthony need to get his mind right. Get this guy out of there, AJ. I don't know what you're doing. You're playing around with this dude. You're playing with your food. I don't know what you're doing out here. You better get this guy out of there, because if you don't, there's a good 2 jabs by Anthony Joshua. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is round 7. We're supposed to be out of here by now. And there's no disrespect to Helenius, but we're supposed to be up out of here. There's a good right hand by AJ. Hands down. What are you going to do? AJ, what are you going to do? Yep, he ties AJ up again. Tell you, Nordic Nightmare is doing a good job of surviving. Helenius is surviving. Not only that, he's landing some shots as well, because as you can see, AJ's face has damage. Both guys, good jab by AJ. AJ needs to move his head more. AJ hasn't been hurt. Big right hand. Down goes Helenius, and that is it. Fight over. Dang. Oh, he just walked out. Wow. One punch. He better have done that. He better have did that. I was about to say, he better have done that. Good shot by AJ. One punch. Good night, Irene. That was one punch. Good shot. Good shot. Out cold. Nice shot. Jab to the head, jab to the body. Boom. Good right hand. Gone. Out. Cold. Out cold. Good shot by AJ. I was starting to get a little bit worried. AJ out there doing D-Generation X celebrations. Boom. Good right hand. Right on the button. All in all, it was a tentative fight for Anthony Joshua. However, he did what he had to do. So now, here we go. That was a good right hand, man. That was a tremendous right hand. Got people in the group chat saying Anthony Joshua. That was a good right hand by Anthony Joshua. Excellent right hand right there. What's next? What's next for him? Deontay Wilder is next. Who was coming up? Somebody was coming up on the broadcast. If y'all want to come up here, just let me know. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Anthony Joshua wins by TKO in the seventh. Good fight. Good right hand by Anthony Joshua. Excellent right hand. He didn't fight that great, but he got the job done. It's not how you start, I guess. It's how you finish. And he finished good because I was starting to look. I was starting to think like, you know what I mean? So now Anthony Joshua goes to 26-0. No, 26-3 with 23 knockouts. Tremendous knockout. 7th round stoppage. And sets up a fight between himself and Deontay Wilder. Do I think Anthony Joshua beats Wilder? I think the first person who lands is probably going to win that fight now. Yeah, it's a fight way better than what he fought tonight. So excellent fight for Anthony Joshua as he knocks out Deontay Wilder. We have Chantel Cameron versus, she's having a rematch with Katie Taylor on November 25th. Don't forget. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, hit that bell notification.
Artlist
Anthony
IO.
Joshua wins by 7th round TKO. 7th round TKO over Helenius. Good knockout. Excellent knockout. Excellent knockout. I will have to say, give him the credit that he's deserved. That knockout. That was a good knockout. Let me go ahead and show you the images. If we have any images that just came out, let's see what we got. He did get hit a little bit too much. And we do have images. We do have images. Matter of fact, an image of the actual knockout punch. Let's take a look at this. No, we do. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. He did what he had to do. He found a way to win. Now it's on to the next. It's on to Deontay Wilder. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So here we go. Anthony Joshua wins by 7th round TKO against Robert Helenius. I'll be doing a video about this pretty soon. Probably within this week coming. Who do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Who's going to win a fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder if that so-called fight does actually happen? If it happens in like it's supposed to happen in January, I'm going to go with my man AJ, but I'm real shaky about him. I'm not going to lie to you. He fought well. In the end, he had a great finish. Very shaky start, but like I said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And he was able to get Helenius up out of there with that one right hand. And so I'm your boy Danny. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I can't say that enough.
Music
Have
licensing
subscribed to
reimagined.
the channel. I'm out of here.